Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan.
My name's Carter Nolan.
Welcome back. This is the season finale of Andor, and honestly, was a good show. It was really good. It was a really good episode. It was a long episode. Took a little bit of time to get to the main, like the speed going up, but once it got there, it stuck there.
Now, one of the things I will say, even though it was a little bit slower, the slow part was a bit necessary as it needed to take your separate plot lines and kind of bring them together for a solid finale that involves all the plot lines that you've kind of built on. So it felt like it was warranted, I will say.
Yes. No, it was great. Like, without spoilers, before we get into spoiler territory, we have some live reactions. Obviously, we have 4.
As always.
It was a good episode. All of the plotline converged properly. All of them made sense. There's one plotline that does not converge on this, but it's for obvious reasons because it has no connection to cast directly. It's an indirect connection, but it works fine.
But it also gets kind of explained.
Yeah. So with that being said, here's a spoiler warning. And before we go any further, this video is sponsored.
Do you hate when you can't find your preferred sports betting site?
Bet99! Bet99! Caramba! Caramba! Spreads? This doesn't look like cool bets. Betway! Betway! Ah, it's a spider!
Well, that is a problem no longer. With BetStamp, you have access to all your favorite betting websites all on one platform. Just pick the game and select the best money line to ensure you make the most for every bet you make. To take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity, make sure you download BetStamp from the App Store or use the link in the description below and use referral code NHP to let them know you're coming from us and you're saving money. Now, without further ado, let's get back to the video.
So yeah, let's get into it. So first off, right when we start, we finally get that. We finally realize where that shot of the ISB female officer and the Death Troopers come from. It comes from this episode, and that was great. Death Trooper showed up. Yay! Ooh, Death Troopers!
I like that.
Let's go!
I like that.
Let's go! They were great. I kind of wish they did a little more, but honestly, it's okay. That's a nitpick. Honestly, having the Stormtroopers being able to kill the civilians was actually a nice touch, given the fact that the Stormtroopers
They
probably
actually
needed...
bloody hit something. You know what? They were solid.
That's what I was about to say before I was interrupted.
What?
That's what I was about to say before I was interrupted.
But
honestly, they needed the W, and they took a good W.
Yes.
But yeah, it's funny. It's a good. It's good. Like the whole funeral procession, was well done, and it ended with a great speech. I was kind of wondering about this. I'm like, how does speeches like that work? Is that like a will, or is that like what is it?
Before that, though, interesting thing about kind of the funeral. Unlike what you see a little bit in, like, Mos Eisley with the instruments you see them playing that don't... They look similar-ish to
They got a fucking flute!
They literally took...
They got the French horn!
Actual world instruments and literally just added a few tubes on it.
Not to shit on people that play the French horn, but it is a bogus instrument. Like, no, it is. And I think people that play French horn, you have to cup... the inside of the tube.
Zach is insulting the French horn.
No. No. You know what? No. All of my friends that played French horn in band fucking hated it. Okay, they all fucking switched. Okay, but you hold like the inside to adjust the fucking like. You got the things, and then you cup the inside of the tube. Why do you need to do that? It's dumb.
You must hate the trombone though.
No. That makes sense. That makes sense. I would hate the trombone if you had to go like this and then go, instead of going, you'd have to go like, that'd be fucking weird. But anyway, then at the end of her speech, guy gets fucking bricked in the head.
I'd wake up early and be fighting these bastards from the start. The Empire.
Oh, it's all kicking off. Oh, he bricked him.
Holy shit. Oh boy.
Yeah, just breaks him in the skull, and I was like, holy shit. I actually wanted to laugh because I'm like, that's her ashes and shit. Like, it's made into bricks. And dude just said yeetus, deletus, and just
honestly, with the way that end
of
the speech was going, that's probably what you would have wanted to happen with it. So,
but yeah, no, it was really good.
Paying tribute.
Fine, we get a bombing, which I called immediately. You're like, what's that? I'm like, it's a bomb. You stared at it blankly.
I thought it looked like a bomb, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I wanted to know what you thought. You just said it out loud.
He stared blankly, guys. He had no fucking clue. Reaction here. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, now you've done it. Oh! Holy hell! Now you've done it. And yeah, as the fighting goes on, they try. You know what they said? They're like, the fighting's going on, but the Imperial's like, you know what? Fuck that clock tower. Fuck that clock tower. And the clock tower said, fuck you. And Sparta kicked a guy off the top of the clock tower. This was probably the biggest L the Stormtroopers took. They lost to a guy with two fucking hammers. Reaction here. Hit him. Whoa! And yeah, a lot of other things happened.
Stormtrooper got killed by a hammer, bro.
I know. But yeah, a lot of things happened, and like it was good. Like Cyril's thing, we were really worried about his plotline, but it actually like makes sense.
Oh, I was so scared.
Carter was like quivering,
oh,
and I'm like,
no,
bro, calm the fuck down, we're good. But like, no,
I've seen Rise of Skywalker. I've seen this shit before.
It all worked out well. Yeah, no, I liked it. Solid episode, solid season.
I was waiting for her to just stab him. That would be it.
No, that scene already happened with another person getting stabbed. I love that. The guy's like been undercover the whole time, and then finally he's like, who are you? Dead.
Yep.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You've been written out of the show.
Overall, good show, and also it's funny. It's one of those things where it's conclusive enough where if there's no season 2, it feels fine, but then it's also open-ended enough where if they wanted to make one, and I'm sure they will, that it would feel warranted, and it wouldn't feel out of place.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new. Don't forget to leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode.
Share this video
and
around.
Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
How did my father die? Like a panther.